Please mute yourself. We are starting with our lesson. Good day, everybody. Good day, guys. And welcome to the STEM Digital School. Please mute yourself, Bandile. And welcome to the STEM Digital School for Social Sciences. We are still doing geography as we were doing last week. Guys, today we will be looking at campus directions. So before we start with our campus directions lesson, I want you guys to tell me the things you learned about last week. Who still remembers the things that we learned about last week? Let me refresh your mind. We learned about site plan views. Okay, we have Zoe. Zoe, refresh us. Zoe.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks. And how are you, ma'am?
I am okay.
So, ma'am, we did side views and we also did plan views.
Yes.
And a plan view is when you look at something from the top, and a side view is when you look at something from the side.
Yes, that is correct. We did that last week. Thank you, Zoe.
And we also did grid references.
That's true. Yes, what about them?
Grid references are like, it's a grid where there's letters on the left hand side and there's numbers on the top.
Yes,
and
that's true.
Where something is, like, for example, let's say I put my numbers from 3 until C and I make a small map of my school, and the playground is by C1.
Yes.
And the school is by A2.
It's by A2. That's correct. Thank you, Zoe. It means that you understand the whole thing. Clap hands for yourself. We have the birthday girl.
Ma'am, so what we learned last week is about maps and and symbols. That's what we learned last week. We learned about maps and symbols.
Yes.
And also,
okay, I'm listening. Okay. Okay.
Also learned about keys.
We also learned about keys. Thank you, Michaela. And
Welcome,
happy birthday.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have Minenhle.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Minenhle.
So, ma'am, the things that we learned about yesterday were, last week was grid references, symbols, and keys.
That's correct.
And keys. So, and how we can use a map, because symbols and keys are one of the important things that we need in a map, and grid references are things that we use to show us something in a map, like A2 or B, and so on, so you know which place we are in.
Yes, that's correct. Minenhle, thank you.
You are mostly welcome.
Zoe?
Ma'am, please
Yes.
can you repeat the question?
What are the things that we learned about last week?
We learned, ma'am, we learned about a grid reference
Yes.
and
We learned about keys and
we
symbols,
learned about keys and symbols.
side and plan views. Thank you, Zoe.
Welcome.
Bandile, you are last.
We learned about grid references and views, side views, and also maps and keys.
Yes, we learned about all those things. Thank you, my boy. Okay, moving on to today's lesson. Today we will be looking at, Lindo, mute yourself. Today we will be looking at compass directions. Do you guys know what are compass directions? What are compass directions? When you say compass directions, what comes to your mind? Tyron?
North, south, east, and west.
North, east. Come again?
North, east, south, and west.
North, east, south, and west. Those are compass directions. Thank you, Tara. Zoe?
The thing that comes to mind when I hear compass directions is north, east, south, and west.
North, east, south, and west. That is correct. Thank you, Zoe. We have Michaela.
Ma'am, compass directions means that it's north, east, west, and south.
It is north, east, west, and south. Yes. Who else do we have? Minenhle? Minenhle,
Ma'am,
you are last.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I also do think that it is north, east, south, and west.
Yes, it is
And
north.
I also think that it's like using a compass in a way, because when you're using a compass, it has north, east, south, and west.
Yes, that is correct. Thank you, my dear.
Mostly welcome.
Thank you. So Toby said, ma'am, can I answer? You should raise your hand, Toby. You should raise your hand and then I will unmute you. Okay, thank you. Let's move. For our lesson today, this is what you must know. You are going to learn about compass directions, of course, as we've said. By the end of the lesson, you should know how to use compass directions. Okay, you should know how to use compass directions when you are giving somebody a direction. Okay, we'll be having 3 assessments. Of course, we'll be discussing them, yes, and then as we learn about directions. So let's move. Compass directions. As you can see on the whose mic is on? Michaela? Okay, moving forward. As you can see on this picture here, this is a compass direction. This is how a compass direction looks like. as you have said, guys, we talk about north, east, south, and west. Are we clear? The main compass directions are north, south, east, and west. You should remember that, okay? Okay, we can also write the compass direction as N, S, E, and W. As you can see here, the N will symbolize north, the E will symbolize east, S, south, and then W will symbolize west. Please mute your mics, guys. Mute your mics, your mic. And then we use compass directions to describe the position of a place on a map. So we'll be using these compass directions to describe a position of something in a map. It can be a river, it can be a province, it can be a mountain, things like that, okay? We use compass directions instead of words such as top, right, or above, okay? We cannot say the mountain is above. Above where in the map? We cannot say the mountain is on top. On top of what? We must say that it is on the northern side, okay? Just like that, we need to use compass directions. Moving on. Have you ever tried to tell someone how to get to the shop or your house? Giving directions can be very confusing. Often there are different ways to describe the same route. It is easier if you use words like north, south, and west if you are giving somebody directions. But it depends who you are giving the directions to. You can give directions to somebody who is not really educated and doesn't know about the north-south thing part. So it is very important to look who you are giving the directions to before confusing somebody, okay? But we need to use words such as north, south, east, and west in giving directions, okay? We use compass directions instead of words like left, right, top, and bottom. As I've said, a compass is a special piece of equipment. It is a special piece of equipment. As you can see down there, it is very special. And then it is a special piece of equipment that can find the direction between places, okay? Such as north, south, east, and west. These are the 4 compass points that you can use for direction. They are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But as we continue, maybe in grade, when you go in grade 5, you will learn about the other compass directions because there are 8 in all. But for now, we are going to learn 4. So this space here, it means that there are other compass directions that you still need to learn. But for now, we're gonna stick to these 4. Okay? The world is round like a ball. It doesn't have a top or bottom or a right way up. So you need to know that. A map is always drawn so that north is at the top of the page. So in a map, the north part is always at the top of the map, okay? Top of the page. The south part is at the bottom. Yeah, bottom. Yeah, at the end. It's at the bottom. It's at the end of the page, the bottom of the page. The east is on the right side. As we are looking at the screen now, your right-hand side, yes, and then it's on the right-hand side. And then the west is always on the left-hand side. Should remember this, okay? Class activity. That was quick. Yes, we are having a class activity. I want to see how far you can think. Choose the correct campus direction. As you can see here, excuse me, this is a map of a school. Okay. Here are the questions. Question number 1. The grade 4 classrooms are in the southern or eastern part of the map. I want you to identify. Are in the south or east? We have Zoe.
The grade 4 classes are in the south.
Let's look. Yes, the grade 4 classes are in the south. As you can see on my pointer here, it's grade 4, 4A, 4B, 4C, 4D. They are in the south. Thank you, Zoe. Zoe.
You are.
Okay, let's hear another one. We have Michaela.
Ma'am, it's at south.
South, at the bottom right.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, birthday girl.
Welcome, ma'am.
Yes, as Michaela and Zoe have said, they are in the south directions. Okay, so thank you guys for your answer. The answer is very much correct. Moving on. The netball court is in the eastern or western part of the map. Netball court, you look at the keys and symbols here. We learned about them, and then you identify the netball court, and then you tell me. I'm gonna get another one. We have Tyron.
They're in the western part of the school, and I also know a super easy way to remember north, east, south, and west.
Yes, tell us about the super way.
It's never eat silkworms.
Come again.
It's never eat silkworms.
It never eat suck. Come again.
Never as far as north. Eat
Yes.
is for east.
Eat.
S is for south. And
Yes.
W and worms is for west.
Wow.
Never eat silkworms.
Never eat silkworms. Thank you very much, Michael. Clap hands for yourself. You have helped us. I believe you guys noted that. Thank you very much for your input. Did you hear that, guys? Tyron has spoken. So should remember that. Fox. We have Fox.
It's on the western it's on the western part of the map.
It is on the western part of the map. Here is the answer. Here it is the netball court. We looked at the symbols here that we learned about last week, and then we identified it here. Thank you, Fox. Moving. Whose mic is on here? Can we all please switch off our mics? Please check your mic if it's off. I will unmute you. Okay, question number 3. The administration block is in the east or west part of the map. The administration. Okay, we have Unati. Wait, oh, no, we have Bandile.
It's on the eastern side of the school map.
I mean, that's not the full
Yes, it is on the eastern side of the school. Thank you very much, Bandile. Because of time, guys, we're gonna move to the next question. We are going to move to the next question. The direction to grade 4 classroom from the tuck shop is north or south? Okay, we have Nogwanda.
Ma'am, it's south. North.
North to
The tuck shop.
no, it says the direction to grade 4 classrooms from the tuck shop. When you're from the tuck shop, what's the direction to go to class?
South.
Yes, you are from the
Tuck shop.
north in the tuck shop to the south. Thank you very much, Michael. We have Dane. I've never talked to Dane in this class. Let's talk today. Dane.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks, and you?
I'm good, yes. What's the answer for number 4?
North
North to,
to the tuck shop.
yes, and go to class. Where is the class?
South.
Yes, thank you very much. Moving on. Okay, the direction to the administration block from the netball court is east or west? We have Minenhle, Dube. Minenhle.
Ma'am, I cannot really see. I cannot really see the question.
Okay, the question says, I'm going to read it. The direction to the administration block, look for the administration block from the netball court is east or west? Okay, let's
East.
get out. It is east, right? Thank you very much, Minenhle. Let me check on the group chat. What are you guys saying? Unati says east. Yes, east, and Michaela says east. Thank you very much for your answers. Okay, the importance of a campus direction. Are you looking at the map? Look at the map properly. Wait a moment, as the thing is still loading. We use compass points or directions to help us describe places better. Okay, when we're using compass directions, we are able to describe places better. We have some compass direction in in the name of South Africa. Okay, so such as Western Cape. Okay, in our provinces, there are other provinces which have names of compass directions. As you can see here, I'm pointing the Northern Cape. It's in the northern side of the Cape. We have the Eastern Cape, just like that. We have the Western Cape, as you can see. things like that. Okay, so we also have northwest. Those provinces are named after their directions. Okay. Western means that belonging or to, coming from west. Okay, when somebody say western, just know that the person says west. Okay, it is coming from the west. Okay, when we say eastern, it belongs or comes from the east. Okay, eastern part, it comes from the east. When we say northern, it means that it is coming from the north. Okay, and then when we say south, it means that it is coming southern. When we say southern, it means that it is coming from the south. Classroom activity. Where are the provinces in South Africa? I want you to tell me. Name the province in the east part of South Africa. What is the province that is in the east part of South Africa? South Africa. We have Tyron.
Eastern Cape. And miss, there's also a compass direction in the name South Africa. South.
Yes, South Africa's name has been given after directions. We are in the south of South Africa. Thank you, Tyron. You love geography, ne?
Pardon?
I was saying you love geography.
Not really. My favorite subject is math.
Math, all right, it's okay. Thank you very much. Okay, yes, it is in the Eastern Cape. Let's move because of time. That is the answer. Okay, is Port Elizabeth, look at Port Elizabeth or Durban in the southern part of South Africa? I'm asking a question. Is it in the southern part of South Africa, Zoe?
It is Port Elizabeth and Durban. They're both in the eastern part of South Africa.
Very much correct. Thank you very much, Zoe. Let's move to the other question. Oh, let me check the group chat. Unati says no. Unati is disagreeing. Unati, unmute yourself and tell us your answer. Okay, we are not reaching Unati. Zoe?
It's Gauteng and Mpumalanga.
What was the question?
The question was, name two provinces to the north of the Free States.
Name two provinces. Okay, Unati says it was a mistake. Okay, let's address Zoe. Name two provinces to the north of the Free State. Where is the Free State? Yes, you said what? We are looking at Free State now.
The Free State is in the east.
It is in the east, yes.
And
no, the Free State is in the north.
it's in the north.
Yes.
So I have to name two provinces that to the north of Free State.
Yes, which are?
They are Johannesburg
Yes,
and the northwest.
the Northwest. Thank you. Your answer is now correct, Zoe.
Well,
Let me look for another participant. Terish. Yes, how are you? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Yes, what's your answer?
the Free State, the north, it is Gauteng and Limpopo.
Oh, thank you, Limpopo. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yes, guys, let's move. All the answers are correct. Gauteng, Limpopo, Northwest. Which province is to the north of Western Cape? Look for Western Cape. Western Cape. Where is Western Cape? Yes. Tyron.
I have a question and the answer. The answer is Northern Cape, and the question is, why is Lesotho white?
Come again.
Lesotho is part of South Africa, so why is it white, not peach, like the other provinces?
Oh, Lesotho is not part of South Africa. It is another country.
Huh?
Yes, it's not in South Africa.
But South Africa is surrounding it, so how is it not part of South Africa?
It has been surrounded by Africa, but it is
South
another.
Africa.
Yes.
So then why isn't it not part of South Africa?
Why isn't? Come again.
Why isn't it part of South Africa? Because South Africa is surrounding it.
Because now we are talking about provinces, right? So it
Yes.
is not part of the South African provinces. It falls part as a neighboring country for South Africa.
Okay.
Yes. Did you understand?
Here.
Let's move forward. We have Zoe.
The answer is the Northern Cape and the Free State. The Northern Cape.
Okay, which province is to the north of Western Cape? It is what?
The Northern Cape.
Let's look for the Northern Cape. Yes, that is correct. Thank you very much, Zoe.
You're welcome.
Moving on. Name the province to the west of Swaziland. The province that is in the west of Swaziland. Swaziland is not part of South Africa. You should remember that. It's a neighboring country. Zoe?
It's in Mpumalanga.
We have, let me see, where is Mpumalanga? Yes, we have found Mpumalanga. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Moving forward. On the group chat, what are you saying, guys? I see messages. Yes, Unati says it is in Africa. It forms part of the African countries, which is Lesotho. Set one question for your own and for your partner to answer. Okay, guys, give us a question. Set a question from this map that you want us to answer. Set your own question by looking at the map, and then your mates will answer. Who wants to set a question? We have Bandile.
On the map, how is Lesotho smaller than the provinces?
How is Lesotho smaller than the provinces? Guys, we have a question. How is Lesotho smaller than the provinces? We need answers. We have, who wants to answer? Zoe?
Where is which province is the east of the Eastern Cape?
Which province is the east of the Eastern Cape?
Yes.
Is that a question? Okay, guys, let's answer their question first. Bandile asked that, why is Lesotho so smaller than the provinces? Who wants to answer? Who wants to answer? Diane? Diane?
Ma'am, it's Dane.
Okay, Dane. You have the answer for the learners?
Because it's not in the province South Africa.
Yes, it's not part of South Africa. Did you hear that, Bandile? I believe you did. Okay. So for Zoe asked the question. Zoe, what was the question again?
The question was, where is the east of the Eastern Cape?
Where is the east of the Eastern Cape? Who has the answer? Who has the answer? We have who? Taryn.
Miss, it's by the seaside, and does Lesotho have a castle?
Yes, it's by the seaside. That is correct. The Eastern Cape, it is in Port Elizabeth. Okay. Let's move. We are out of time. Compass point in the local area. Okay. Now we are looking at the point in our local area. Let's quickly finish. The sun helps us to identify two compass points, which, as you can see, the sun goes up and then it goes down. It is from the east to the west. The sun helps us to identify the two compass points, which is east and west. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Okay, should know that. Once we know where our compass point is, we can work out where the other three are. Okay? Yes. Moving on, look at the following drawing and quickly answer. We don't have time. Point the walls that are in the east, south, and west. Okay. Name 3 objects in the north part of the room. Name 3 objects that are in the north part of the room. We have Tyron.
Miss, I wasn't going to answer. I just wanted to ask a question.
Okay.
Does Lesotho have a castle? Because on one of my road trips, I thought I saw a castle.
I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna look at it tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you the answer now.
Okay, thank you.
Before the beginning of the lesson, you should remind me. Okay, we have Minenhle.
Ma'am, it is Itamalang's bed,
Yes.
the desk, and I think it's also the bin.
I can't see the bin. Oh, I can
No,
see it there. It's
No,
not
I think
there.
the bin actually east.
Yes, we have the bed for Itumeleng and also the
And-
table.
Yes, and
Thank you
chairs.
very much. And chairs. Yes, let's move to the other question before we get kicked out. Write out the sentence below using the correct compass point. Tati's bed is in the west or east side of the room. And another question is that the sun rises in the west or east, and the sunshine is through the window in the morning or evening. So answer these 2 questions. We have Trish.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Sun rises in the east and it comes out in the evening. It shines on the window in the evening. I mean in the morning.
Yes, in the morning. That is correct. Thank you very much for your answer.
Welcome,
What-
ma'am.
What's answer number B? Number A? Who has answer number A? We have Minenhle.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I wasn't really raising up my hand, and plus, I did not even see the other question.
Okay, no problem. We have Zoe.
The sun rises in the east and it shines through the window in the morning.
Yes, that's correct. Let's move. We are out of time. The brothers do not do their homework at the table in the south or north part of the room. Which side are they doing their homework? We have Zoe.
They do their homework in the north.
In the north. That is correct.
And they don't do their homework in the south.
Yes. Thank you, Zoe. Moving on. They keep their books in the bookcase in the south or west side of the room. Look at their bookcase. They keep them which side? Darish?
So
Hello,
again?
ma'am.
Yes,
It's on the west.
it's in the west. Thank you very much, my boy. That is the correct answer. Okay, guys, I think we are out of time. you will tell me about what you learned here tomorrow in our class. My computer is no longer loading now. So I think we have reached to the end of our lesson. Tomorrow we'll be learning about the maps of South Africa. Okay, we'll be learning about the maps of South Africa. Here are the books from me and the rest of your school. Thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sanitize.